Waiting for you. You put a heartbeat on that. Baby, and a part of me, we all that. 'Cause I'm not somebody free. Let me see you in the break is going on. Never feel in my pain. It should not be explained. I'm asking you, baby. Baby, come on, say what? We all that come here. No question that. Say what? Baby, I had to be that. I do love you. Take off your shoes. Let's go back on. I'm asking you, baby. Giving you a piece of mind. Say what? So you can have a piece of mind. Waiting for you. Yeah. I so love you. You can have a piece of mind. Yeah. Waiting for you. Hey, he told us we don't have to keep on playing. So love making that old looking at me later. Don't think that nothing we would give a walk. But see a lady in the life of real pretty in the truck. There's a isolated please lady on my pistol. And wrap your arms around the ticket every time I kiss it. And you visualize it to me and people say to see. Don't be the first to check when you get to me. Do you want to talk about sometimes? Yeah, I said, a dog niggas in that house now. You can rest. My bitches never sleep. That nigga's so big, huh? The touch of president of game, I touch the very taste of the rock. You can fuck it with your easy. When they heard this guy, games when you want to see it. You're not to be a man. And then you can my baby, go together. You go take a place for you. You can have a picture of my life. Waiting on you. Right, you. You can have a picture of my life. Waiting for you, I do love you. Everybody say, baby, let's go. All right, I ain't got no pizza, so y'all got to bring it out later. Let me hear you say, let me hear you say, oh, girl, decorating them so right. Let me hear you say, let me hear you say, baby, I'm still the ladies, let me hear y'all say. Oh, let me tell you how much I love you. Let me tell you how much I need you, baby, baby. I can make it all. Love you, baby. Say what, ladies? Say real now, say what? Everybody say. Baby, let's go ahead. Go ahead. All right, all the party members, y'all ready? Here we go. Say what? Your girl, say what? It's wonderful. Your girl, say what, ladies? It's so marvelous. So, say what? That's what I feel when I'm with you. Ladies, I need to hear y'all say, say what? Say, let's see. No, say what? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we about to bring this young man to the stage. You know him. You love him. Can't live without him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Justin Rufus. Give him a great big hand. 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 Come on, y'all can do better than that. Yes,
sir. God bless you on tonight. God bless you on tonight, Brother Richard.
Come on, Rev, get your tea together.
Yeah, God bless you on tonight.
Man. Justin Rufus.
Man, what's up, bro?
How's it going, man?
Man, everything is going well, man. I have no complaints. God is good, brother. God is good.
Won't do no good to complain, because don't nobody care.
Ain't nobody got no answer for you either, now.
No.
Ain't nobody got no answer.
Oh, sir.
They gonna tell you whatever they got to tell you, and it might make your life worse, you know.
Just keep it to yourself.
Huh? Come on now. I ain't got no church.
Yes, man. So we gonna go and get on into this. So we gonna start it out by asking the same question that we do with everybody else. If you can think about childhood from as far back as you can remember, how far can you go back, and then just tell us how it was growing up in South Carolina.
Yeah, hey boy. Let's go back. All right, so I'm from a small town, not necessarily a small town, but I'm from a town in South Carolina called Rembert, South Carolina. So if you're familiar with South Carolina, if you're familiar with Sumter, South Carolina, you're familiar with Camden, South Carolina. Rembert, South Carolina is smack dab in the middle of the two. Yeah, grew up there, man, country. Grew up, you know what I'm saying, had a good upbringing, stuff like that, you know what I mean, raised up in the church, stuff like that. Man, I always kind of been involved in kind of some of everything. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of simple, you know what I mean? You know, good people, good parents. I thank God for them. You know, good parents. Got one brother with two brothers. One passed last December. And of course, I got my little brother Jared. And it was always us, man. And we got into music real early. We got into horses early. Got into traveling early. We got into a lot of that stuff early, man. So man, my life was kind of simple, man. I'm pretty sure we'll get into the rest of it later on.
We got you. Okay. So when did you first discover your love for music?
Probably at an early age, man. I had to be maybe around 5 or 6 years old, man. My mama sings. My daddy sang a little bit. But my mama kind of took me with her wherever she went. My mama was. We had a couple community choirs back in the day. My mama sung with a couple of community choirs. Of course, she sung on the church choir, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And we went around to all the anniversaries and stuff like that, man. So I kind of grew up in it. Maybe like 5 or 6 years old, man. I'm you kind of grew up in a city like me. You kind of got like those one or two musicians that play for everybody choir anniversary.
Yes, sir.
Right. So it was Vance. Shout out to Vance Alexander, James Garner, Jason Missouri, Jason Missouri, and Ant Flowers. Ant Flowers who played for the McDuffins, played lead guitar for the McDuffins.
Yeah.
All them boys kind of like the traveling choir anniversary musicians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was always up there like in the musicians area pit. You know what I mean? Them boys running stack keyboards. You know what I mean?
Right.
Keep main keys down here, running bass line up here.
Yes, sir.
Man, the old school choir anniversary stuff, man. That's when I really found the love for it, man. Started singing on the community choir when I was, I think, 5 years old. We had a community choir here named in my hometown named the Voices of Praise Community Choir. I started singing with them. Another choir called Solitone Mass Choir. Started singing with them. I had to be like 5, 6 years old, and then after a while, I just kind of started playing the drums, and then I started playing keyboards, and then I picked up the guitars a little bit, and it kind of went from there. So yeah, I grew up AME, man. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
yeah, you
Ain't
got
nothing
you
like
got you got to know what you're doing in the AME church, God. Yes, sir.
okay. So your brother, he played keyboard, right?
My brother plays keys as well. So my brother started out playing drums though.
Hmm.
Shout out to my brother Jared, man. He started out playing drums. Had to be around about he was probably about maybe 8 or 9, somewhere along in there. Because I was about that's right around the time I started playing the keyboard. So he started playing drums right around that time, and then shortly after that, he started playing keys. So you know,
Okay. Growing up, did y'all argue and fight a lot like like brothers?
all the time, all the time. Um, we still get into it every now and then,
Yeah.
and that's just the dynamic, of the whole brother thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, and I think the day that you stop doing that is the day something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a disagreement sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
But after it's all said and done, man, you pick up the pieces, man, and you keep on rolling. You know what I mean? Because if something happened to you, I'm gonna have to be there for you, and if something happened to me, you better be there for me.
Right.
I mean, it's just simple as that. And love, man, love kind of covers all that, man. When you love your people, you love you love your family and all that stuff, man. It kind of makes a difference, as far as how you can get over stuff. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And like I said, man, I told earlier, our oldest brother passed um last December. Yeah, last December or something like that. So that just kind of helped brought all us closer and stuff as well, man. So you just never know. It's kind of all of a sudden type thing. So you just never know. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. So how did y'all get into horse riding? Like where that come from?
Oh man, we country, man. So uh, so I always had a love for horses. You know what I'm saying? Since I was a little boy. So
Mm,
uh, all my people around me kind of had horses, and I started. I was 9 years old, and this sweet little white lady down the street had horses, and my aunt was working for her at the time. My aunt was like pretty much like her right hand person. Um, in the country, you know what I'm saying? They kind of find people to kind of run their errands for them, and clean their house and cook for them, and they kind of pretty much their right hand person, take care of all their bills, and
right.
whenever they find somebody they trust, they just rock with them. So my aunt was that person for her. She had horses, and I was like 9 years old, man. She gave me a job, man. She paid me $20 a week,
Mm.
and
That's some good
that
money.
that good money at 9 years old, man.
Yes,
I,
sir.
I bought a bunch of candy with that, dog. I bought a bunch of candy with that, bro. Yeah, she paid me like $20 a week, man. And
Mm,
I started riding horses then, and it just went up from there, man. So now I train horses for people kind of all over the region.
mm.
Um, that's something a lot of people don't know. Like whenever I ain't doing the hosting stuff and the live band stuff and all that stuff, that's what I'm doing. I'm training horses. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we're gonna skip back. When you got introduced to quartet, how was your what was your introduction like? Like who brought you on to like the quartet scene?
Um. Okay. So kind of in my hometown, um, it's a couple, heroes in my hometown. I call them, man. Before I knew anything about Harvey Watkins Jr., Willie Neal, Willie Banks, before I knew anything about any of those people, I knew about the Gospel Solar Tones from Camden, South Carolina. Um, uh, Deacon Pellemeyers and the Five Singing Stars.
Yep.
That's Roy people, that Roy uncles and stuff.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
those boys were superstars to me, man. Those boys, they came to my church, the AME church I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Came to that church every year, man. I had to be 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. I mean, they came to it was a promoter out of Camden. I forgot his name, man. But he brought those groups to my church every year. Man, those boys were superstars to me, man.
Mhm.
Boogie from
Yes,
the
sir.
gospel Saint Crusaders and all them boys. All them boys came to my church when I was a little boy, bro. And them boys were superstars to me, man. So that's kind of how I got introduced to quartet. Of course, you know, at the choir anniversaries, they don't sing choir songs in the country. They sing
Right.
they sing quartet songs.
Yeah. Lee
So
Williams.
yeah, they sung Lee Williams. They sung, you know, so all of
Mhm.
quartet songs. That just is. It was a long time before I knew that was Willie Neal Johnson's song. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they were singing them songs, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
at the choir anniversaries. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, so that's how I got introduced to quartet music, man. So then after a while, maybe when I was maybe like a senior in high school, no, maybe I was like a junior in high school, something like that. Me, my brother, and Rodriguez Stuckey. You know, Rodriguez Stuckey played the
Yep.
bass. He played
Yep.
for Todd Delaney now.
Mhm.
And his cousin Ricky Stuckey, they call him Bop, and he had Bop got a little brother named Ricardo. We started a little group called Musicians of Harmony. So like it was kind of like they asked us to come and do like a jam session one time. We started singing, and everybody was kind of like, "Oh man, you know how y'all need to start a group." Like,
Yeah.
yo, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what happened, man. So we sung for like 12 days, man, and and we sung for like 12 days, man. And
That was it.
that was it, bro. That was it. We had a debut concert, bro. And we sung 11 days after that, man. That was it, man. And then after that, I joined a group called JH4. So out of Sumter, South Carolina. So, and when you get the opportunity, go look them up, man. JH4, the Junior Harmonizing Four. That's how I met Keith Walker. So Keith Walker, who played the bass for me now.
Okay.
So me and Keith was like 13, 14 years old at the time. Maybe like 13, 14, maybe 15, somewhere along in there. But that's how I met Keith Walker. And me and Keith been rocking ever since then. So
Mm.
me and my brother went and joined that group, man. Then it went on from there.
JH4. Okay. Give it up for JH4, y'all.
Yeah, man. JH4 Junior Harmonizer folks. So as a matter of fact, I don't know if you know okay, so it's Keith, and it's dude named Vontae. He sang with Justified. So Keith sang with a group called Justified. So
Right.
the shorter dark skin, well, he was on JH4 as well. So me, him, my brother, it was like two other guys, Keith and Rodriguez hit with us for a while. I said, man, we had a squad. We went around dumping houses. we was around here dumping houses. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So after you left JH4, what was your next transition?
After I left JH4, that's when I got with Roy. That's when I got with Roy. Yeah, that's when I got with Roy. So I think I was in college during the time. And this was MySpace was popping.
Shout out to MySpace.
Shout out to MySpace. A lot of people don't remember MySpace, bro. You had the background, you had the
Yes,
top
sir.
10 friends, all that. You know what I'm saying? Had the music playing in the
Music
background,
playing, yes,
your
sir.
profile. Yeah, bro. People don't know about that, man. Y'all too sedated now. This church too sedated for me. I got to go back. So yeah, man. So Roy hit me up on MySpace, bro, and said, said, man, call me when you get a chance.
Mm,
And I had never really met Roy before. I seen him in passing, but I had never met him. You know what I mean? And
mm.
kind of going back to what I was saying about the choir anniversary stuff, they were singing Roy songs at the choir anniversaries. You know what I'm saying, bro? That "Thank You Jesus."
Mhm.
Um, Roy got a song called "And He Don't Never." Now, if you watching this, I'm talking about you. Roy got a song called "Step In on Time." They've been singing that song in my area. I never knew that was Roy's song until Roy was playing some old Roy Revelation CDs. And I said, bro, they've been singing that song down my way for years. And you know, Roy, like, man, whatever, man. He ain't been singing that, you know, man. Yes, it is, bro. Like,
I've
so,
never heard that song.
bro, it's called "Step In on Time." So, like, Roy, man, we'll talk about that later on. Roy got a bunch of stuff in that arsenal, bro. That I keep telling him to bring some of that stuff out. That 99 and a half won't
Yeah,
do.
know that one.
He got a song called 10,000 Tongues. That junk go hard.
I never heard that one.
Them boys, they got off one of their first albums called "In My New Home."
I got that on CD right now.
Yeah, bro, that,
Yes,
bro,
sir.
that and that "Step In on Time." Man,
Mm,
all that stuff, man. The choirs were singing all that stuff way back in. So that's how I knew of Roy. So
okay.
then Roy hit me up on MySpace and was like, man, call me. So then I called him and he's like, man, well, I'm looking for a singer and a drummer. And I was like, well, shoot, that's
Perfect.
too easy. Like, that's too easy. I sing, I play a little bit, and my brother played drums.
Mm.
So he like, man, hey, come to my daddy church, man. We're gonna have rehearsal. And and when I got there, man, I met him over there. We went over to his daddy church, and man, the rest was history from there, man. The rest was history.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So, how was it like preparing for that first live recording that y'all did?
Man, that was a journey, bro. That was a journey.
Mm.
Man, shout out to Daryl Izzard. Man, Daryl Izzard was he was at Benedict College at the time. He really helped leading guide us through that joint, man.
Mhm.
Um, Shout out to Bears McWhite. Bears McWhite, you know, he did a lot of he played main keys and he did, you know, some of the arranging on
Mhm.
that record as well. Um, man, just kind of getting prepared for it, man. Just kind of, you know, getting money straight, man, and getting people straight, man, and getting um, you know, just the whole ends and it's a lot of stuff that went on in the back. And see the thing, like now technology done come so far, man. You know what I mean? Like you can do a live recording in your front yard with, you know, an interface in your laptop.
Mhm.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it's that easy.
it's that easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it ain't, you know, it ain't like that. It wasn't like that, you know. And even we talking about 2011. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like that then. You know what I mean? So we you know, just getting prepared, getting, you know, rehearsal, man. We must have did for 2-3 months straight. What we did 3 rehearsals a week. You know what I mean? Just driving all over the place trying to have rehearsal at this place, going to Florence, meeting Bears, you know, going to, you know, going to coming down my way, going to Hopkins, going to, you know what I'm saying? We were just kind of all over the place having rehearsal, just trying to get prepared, man. And we went through some changes with personnel, kind of like maybe 2-3 weeks before. Um, that's how Antoine Taylor got on. You know what I'm saying? That's how Antoine Taylor ended up playing on the record and stuff like that, man. So, and that dude is just a whole nother, he just a whole nother, you know, story for a whole nother day. Dude,
So he
dude
wasn't
walked
the
in.
original bass player for the.
No, not, so Rodriguez was gonna play on the record. Rodriguez Stuckey was gonna play on the record.
Wow.
And so he had some things happen or whatever to where he wasn't gonna be able to do it. And
Mm.
and so Twan was like the next best thing smoking. And that dude walked in there like he had done been to all of them 50 rehearsals that we had done been. He in there like he had done been to all of other 50 rehearsals that we had just had, bro. Like bro, we done rehearsed 50 times before you got here. And you know all this music before you get here, bro. Like and this is before like sending the files and all
Dropbox.
that. Like it wasn't no Dropbox and all that, bro. Like I sound so old, bro. What none of that stuff popping in, bro. But man, like that dude is an animal, man. As he came in there, he played the record, and man, it was up from there, bro. That's probably one of the best experiences I ever had, man. Just kind of preparing for that record, seeing the ins and outs of it, man. That kind of opened my mind to the whole business side of things too, man, because we was able to see stuff and be a part of conversations and be a part of people and have conversations with Malico at the time and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So like that was probably one of the best experiences of my life, man.
Were you nervous the night of?
Shoot yeah. Shoot yeah, man. Man, and me, and now that I'm thinking about it, man, it's crazy. We was backstage now. Everybody was the band up on the stage or whatever. Me and Roy we looked at each other like, man, we here, bro. And it was kind of like that sigh of relief, like, bro, we here. And then so by that time we trying to get ourselves together, man. You know what I mean? And, you done been around Roy a long time too. Roy get kind of scatterbrained when he when he get on stage, like, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of looking around like so then I was like, bro, we gonna be straight, bro. We went up there, man, and made it happen, bro. Like went up there and made it happen. I was nervous as crap, bro. I can't even lie, man. But that's probably one of the best. I did a live recording way with that one of those community choir that I was with, man. But it wasn't on the level of that. It wasn't on the level of that, man. So yeah, that's by far one of the best experiences of my life, bro.
What was your favorite song from that night?
My favorite song of that night, man. It gotta be that He Knows.
Yeah.
It gotta be that He Knows, man. I would say, yeah, it gotta be that He Knows. On the record and the DVD, they cut that joint off. They chopped it up. But man, we sung that joint a long time, man. We kept having to, kick it off again, man. Like that He Knows is probably that He knows that everybody thinks he probably gonna say thank you, but nah, like
He knows,
bro. He knows probably I had the best time on He Knows, put it that way. That He knows a hit today.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't get him to sing it, man.
You can't get him to sing it though, man. Can't get him to sing it, bro. Like the last couple times I seen him, man, like I think he sung it a little while ago. We had we got together and did something for my brother.
Yeah.
And he sung it then, but yeah, Roy got an arsenal, man. Roy got a
so many songs.
He got a Rolodex, man.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
It was crazy because Sunday we were singing, he just kept trying to do one day, but every time he'll say one, he'll turn around and say one day. Somebody say, "Cinnamon, thank you, Dr. G." He said he eventually, "Can I just please sing one day?"
Yeah. Man, yo, it's crazy because like we went and did overdubs for the record, man. And me and my brother was in the car. And Roy and his brother was in the car in front of us, man. And like we stopped to the gas station to get gas. and all us kind of looked at each other like, this the one. Like you could literally, you pop that record in, and you could listen to it from the first song to the 10th song,
Without
like
skipping.
without skipping one. Like all the songs was good like that. You know what I mean? And all them songs that he wrote them. You know what I'm saying? Like him and his brother, like they did that stuff, bro. Like we just came and add our sauce to it, bro. And man, them boys are them Roy and Reynard, them boys is a whole different animal, bro. Them boys together, them boys is animals, bro.
So you'll say they like the quartet, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
For real though. For
Shout
real.
out to Roy Reynard, man.
Shout out to Roy Reynard, man. For real. Yeah, for real. Serious business. Like them boys ain't nothing to play with, bro. Like a lot of people think, you know, man, them boys ain't nothing to play with, man. For real. Like I don't know no way to explain it. Like them boys ain't nothing to play with, bro. Like serious business. Them boys ain't nothing to play with, man.
And it's just God-given ability.
Bro. Everything I'm gonna tell you, bro. I was blown away. We in Roy Daddy Church one night, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Reynard is. I only knew Reynard. Well, I saw Reynard play the bass. I knew Reynard to play the bass. You know, because that's all I ever seen him play at the time. But Roy kept telling me, "Yo, he play everything," and I'm like, "All right, you know." So he dropped the bass one night and went to the lead guitar flawlessly. Like I'm talking about, like played it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got off there and went to the keys and played it. Like he didn't transpose or nothing. He played it. He played it. You know what I'm saying? Them boys different, man. Them boys different, bro. And I'll be real with you, bro. Like, and Roy, I hope you watching this because I'm putting you on blast in front of everybody. I told Roy, bro, you need to do a documentary for Hopkins, South Carolina, bro. It's a lot of people that have came out of Hopkins that people don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like that have made like monumental moves in all kind of industries. It's not just music, you know what I'm saying? Right. So they need a documentary. Roy, Reynard, John Lakin, King George.
Yeah.
Like all them boys out of Hopkins. Right. Justin Mickens, all the boys, them boys out of Hopkins, South Carolina, bro. Like,
and they ain't afraid to tell you where they from either. They
ain't afraid to tell you, bro. Ain't afraid to tell you at all. Yeah, bro. But man, shout out to Roy Reynard, man.
So after y'all did the album, did the dates start coming in more frequently? Like y'all started traveling a lot?
Man, yeah, bro. Well, okay. We started traveling, but I'm gonna tell you what really put us out there. We went to Georgia and recorded. We did a little TV snippet for Mr. Bobby Hurd. Shout out Mr. Bobby Hurd, man. Regard rest his soul. He had a TV show that was coming on in the Atlanta market, or in Atlanta, Alabama, places like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we went down there on a Tuesday or something and went and did his show. And when we got down there, man, had to be no later than a week or two later, man. The phone was ringing off the hook. Everybody wanted to know who was them boys from South Carolina, who them boys from South Carolina. And man, it went from, so we started going south a lot to Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, all that. Like we was down there heavy after Mr. Bobby. Paul Dorsey put us on his show maybe like a week later or something like that. He had a show at Greater Travelers Rest. And that's when Lee Williams was stupid hot. That place was jam-packed. He had like 2,000 people in there. Yeah. And he put us on that show. He put us up. He gave us a good spot, gave us like 10, 12 minutes, bro. We went in there and did that Stand By Me and dropped that thank you, bro. And that was all she wrote. bro. And it was like somebody lit a match to a rocket, bro. And it was up from there, bro. It was up.
Wow. And I just want to do it now while it's on my mind. Publicly, thank you and the original set, as we call it, for paving the way for us. Because if it weren't for y'all doing what y'all did, we wouldn't be out here on the road now. So
Man, we
shout out
appreciate
to
y'all for
y'all
keeping it
guys,
going,
man.
bro. Man, appreciate y'all, bro, for real. For real.
And
Appreciate
it's
y'all.
just always been love. Like y'all ain't
Always
never
been
seen us
love.
funny. Like it was never no
Nah.
bad blood or nothing.
Nah,
Yes.
ain't never, and trust me, you ain't got to worry about that not from me,
Yeah.
not from, and my
Yeah.
brother too, like, bro, we don't be on that, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
people gotta realize, man, like, it's, we were talking, me and my bro were talking one day, we were talking about something, he was like, man, talking about paying homage and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times some people don't never verbalize that or say that, per se, like, bro, I appreciate you or something, you know what I'm saying? Like how you did, like a lot of people don't, but a lot of times you have to take y'all boys stepped in and kept it going as the same thing. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like a lot of people, what you used to do or what you have done, when you can pick that up and keep on going with it and not let it fall. A lot of people don't want to be a part of something else somebody else already done did. You know what I mean? Like, and do
Right.
it in the same way that you done did it, kind of like, you know what I mean? So a lot of people don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So, a lot of people may not say like, "Oh, I appreciate you," or "Man, however," but I mean, hey, y'all boys picking up the mantle and going on with it and going further with it, bro, man. Salute to y'all boys, man. So the same way you did to me, bro, I'm gonna do the same thing to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all boys for keeping it rolling, man, for real.
Shout out to me. Y'all give me a hand.
Yes, sir.
Man, so after you was finished traveling with the Revs, what was your next endeavor?
Next endeavor was, man, I had a little praise and worship group, man, called Peculiar People, for maybe 13 days. The first, musician Harm stayed together 12 days. This group stayed together.
One more extra day.
One more extra day. Yeah, we had a debut concert. We stayed together 12 days after that. Yeah, man. But man, that was good too, man. That was good. So I did that for a while, man, because because I was still kind of not necessarily heavy, but I was kind of making my rounds in the church scene as well. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, kind of being in the AME church and kind of traveling with doing different stuff in the AME church. Just kind of making connections like that, man. And so I did that for a while, man. I did that for a couple. We did that for like almost a year, honestly. And everybody's kind of got older, man. Kind of jobs and kids and stuff like that, man. And we just kind of all of us are still friends to this day. We just and if somebody calls to sing today, we'll probably get together and go sing. You know what I mean? Like that type of deal. Because that's really how it happened. So yeah, I did that for a while, man.
Okay. Let's see. So after you did that, I'm assuming you got into hosting.
So no. Yeah, well, kind of doing the same time. I kind of got into hosting the same time I did same time I was doing that. And I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I still yet don't know as of this day how I got into it, bro. Like serious business, like
So somebody just asked you, like, "Hey, will you come host my?"
Bro, word is bond. Listen, Lakeisha Farrar.
She on here right now. Shout out to Lakeisha.
Shout out to Lakeisha, bro. Lakeisha was having an event in Liberty, North Carolina, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who was on. Maybe the Swannies. Man, I forgot who the head. But no, that's when Ricky McDuffie was living. So Ricky McDuffie was on there and a couple more. and she said, she asked me she asked me would I come host it. And I said, okay, like, I ain't never did it before, but I come and do it,
Yeah.
And I don't think I charged no money or nothing, bro. Like I was like, yo, I'm gonna pull up, like, and that's what I did. I went and like, bro, it's something like a something clicked, a light bulb went off as soon as I grabbed the microphone and went because it like truth be told, I had to, of course, like I said, I was making my rounds in like the church scene and stuff like that a little bit. You know what I mean? So I knew like the cliches. I knew how to handle myself in front of church people.
Right.
I just had never done it in a because I had always been like the second man to Roy. You know what I mean? Roy do all the talking.
Right.
Roy do, you know what I'm saying? Roy do lead singing. And if you know Roy brother, when Roy ain't talking, Reynard got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Reynard is really the talker out of the two. You know what I mean? So
right.
I was the second man to that. So like I ain't never really, a few people knew me. Well, people knew me from Roy. You know what I mean? So I figured it'd be cool. And man, a light bulb went off, man. And it was like something clicked, bro. And after that, it was up. It was up, bro. It was up.
You ain't look back.
I ain't look back, bro. I ain't look back, man. And bro, people, and I guess I figured I had something, man, when people was calling and asking for me to come. And I was like, I used to ask people on the phone, like, you sure? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sure? Like, you want me to come and do what now? I want you to come MC this program we have. And, so I went from that to like legit doing it, man. And people was rocking with it, man. And I guess like the blessing in it is people was rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't like what people don't realize is like that's me when I get up there. Like I ain't putting on no front. I ain't putting on no
right.
That ain't no act or nothing like that. That's how I act every day. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't change the way I talk or nothing like that. Like country got a little, little geeky twang to it or something like that. Like, like it's like that's all I know. So so I present that to people and people was rocking with it, man. So I kind of went from there. And just I kind of watched certain people and kind of like perfected my craft by watching certain people, you know what I mean? Like who were doing it on the main stage and different stuff they would say, how they was conducting themselves and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Jonathan Slocum is one of my favorite hosts. MC Lightfoot is one of my favorite hosts. The guy I can never remember his name. He's from down to like Georgia, Alabama area, but he used to host like he used to host like family reunion fest and stuff like that. Like JT something or something like that. Light skinned dude, little short light skinned dude.
I know you're talking about. I can't think his name either, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's a bad boy.
That's
a bad boy. So like those type people, bro. Like, and there's a few others I can't that it's another guy in the North Carolina area. He sang with the Dowdy Boys. I forgot his name, an older guy, but I saw him. I saw a couple. It was another guy named Mr. Tyndall. He was from Maui. He was a radio personality. But man, when I say he was a bad boy, he was a bad boy. So I just kind of watched those boys, man. It's kind of like took something from here, took something from there, and kind of figured out how to make my own sauce. And man, it was up, bro. It was up, man.
What's the biggest event you've hosted so far?
Ooh-wee. The biggest event I've hosted so far has to be either it might be one of Paul Dorsey shows or the Murder Beach Waves of Praise. The it got to be the Murder Beach Waves of Praise.
Waves of Praise, yeah. It's everybody out there.
Yeah, Waves of Praise got Waves of Praise pull. 5,000-6,000 easy over the weekend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to do that for 2 days, Friday and Saturday. So that's probably one of the biggest events I've ever held. Now that I can, yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah. No, 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 no. Let me go back. They let me host a little bit for the Blues Is All Right tour last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they came to Columbia, I hosted for a little bit for the Blues All Right tour, and they had 10,000 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had 10,000 in there.
You've co-hosted with Ricky Smiley, right?
Co-hosted with Ricky Smiley. He came to the
Augusta.
Swannies. Yeah, Augusta came to the Swannies, bro. And of course, you know, that's my frat brother. So, you know, we chopped it up, you know what I'm saying, on that level and all that, man. And good dude, bro. Good dude.
Okay. Was it kind of not really intimidating, but was it kind of how did you feel co-hosting with him?
I really didn't know how to feel at first. I tried to go into a lot of stuff with an open mind. Like I really didn't know how to feel at first. Yeah, I really know how to, but once I was able to meet him and you know what I'm saying, chop it up with him, and Schoolboy ended up calling me and was like, man, we got Ricky Smiley coming back this year, man. And he said that he don't want to host with nobody but you.
Wow.
And I was like, bro, that's big, bro. He was like, man, for real. Say Ricky Smiley said he don't want to host with nobody but you. So I said, all right, cool, man. And then I kind of saw it as an honor and a privilege, man, to be able to be around somebody of that magnitude, and be embraced by somebody who, you know, because a lot of people, if this is a little nugget of wisdom for everybody out there, learn your place and stay there until it's time for you to move. You know, a lot of times you can try to be more than what you are, try to do more than what you're capable of doing, or do stuff when it's not in the right time or not in the right space or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you can mess up whatever, you know what I mean? And one of the things that, you know, that he kept saying was like, bro, I like the fact that you never got in the way. I like the fact that you never got in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like when we kind of, and what he meant by that was like, not that I got in his way or kind of stayed out of the state, you know, but I did what I did. I did what I could do when the time was right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people mess up at groups, all that. Do what you can do and do it when the time is right. That way it all flows together and it all works out at the end.
Okay. And so now we know that you have your own band. And what's the name of that band for the ones who don't know?
The Live in the Flesh experience, man. Live in the
Wait,
Flesh
wait, wait.
experience.
Hold on. We went a little too fast. Before you was with Live in the Flesh, what was the first band that you sung with?
I sung with a band named Level 10, man. I was shout out to all them boys, man. Yeah, I was with Level 10 for maybe like 2-3 years. Yeah.
And how did you get with them?
So me and Sam was at Claflin University together. And he was you know, dibbling and dabbling in R&B during that time. And I hit him up like, bro, man, I'm thinking about doing it, man. He was like, man, let me tell you something. He said, I ain't missed a check yet with that. And so he was like, man, I got a band called Level 10, and man, I need a lead singer. He was like, man, so if you like it, rock with it. If you don't, you know what I'm saying, go back and do it. I say, so cool, man. I went start singing lead for Level 10 live band and show, and so we did that for a while, and so now, you know, it's Live in the Flesh.
Gotcha. And so how did you get the idea to start your own band?
So I had already kind of had Live in the Flesh established back in like 2015, 2016. And that's when That's when I kind of started my entertainment companies live in the flesh. I think you was at the first event I ever did. Um,
I was because we
yes,
had to sing that weekend.
yeah, y'all was getting ready to go somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all pulled up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's the first event I ever did. You know what I'm saying? That was the launch of my entertainment company.
Okay.
Live in the Flesh Entertainment. So so I had Live in the Flesh. Well, I was Live in the Flesh. Well, Live in the Flesh band during that time, but
Mm-hmm.
it was the same folk from level 10. So I was like, bro, man, I'm gonna just sing with y'all boys, man. Like, so that's how I ended up like kind of putting that on the shelf and then going to sing with level 10. So then after which, like I said, man, seasons change, you know what I'm saying? And kind of had to, do do something different.
Right.
And it just so happened, bro, like uh I went back and grabbed everybody I knew. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And kind of it's crazy how everything kind of come full circle. And you start, like I say, I've been rocking with Keith since he was 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I called Keith, like, yo, it's nothing to talk about. Me and my brother Chuck and the other dude, we call him Trey, but we call him Stilo.
Right.
All us been together all our life. You know what I mean? So that was nothing for us to do. You know what I mean? So we did that, and we grabbed the drummer, and we did it. We did a show in this 2024. They had to be 2021, something along in that 2021, 20, yeah.
Mm.
And King George came to the event that night. He was still Young Holiday at that point, though.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people don't know
Yeah,
you on holiday.
a lot of people don't know Young Holiday. He was still Young Holiday at that point.
Yeah.
He came to the event that night and did that night, man. So um yeah, so then after that, man, it was up from there, man. It was up.
Because you really hadn't had a chance to host much lately, have you?
Nah, nah. And I kind of said, I think I said it on maybe like Harold's platform or something like that. That
Mhm.
I was gonna kind of take a not necessarily a break from it. I was gonna pull back from it. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of concentrate on a lot of other different things. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. The live band is just one aspect of that. So it's kind of, and it just so happened that when I kind of stopped hosting, not necessarily stopped, when I slowed down from hosting, that picked up dramatically. So um, yeah, it's been good. It's been good so far, man. I have no complaint.
Would you host and perform with your band at the same night on the same show?
I have done it. As a matter of fact, I'll be doing it next week. Lakeisha is doing an event in Greensboro. Um, King George, Live in the Flesh, Frank Johnson. I forgot who else on the ticket, but I got a host and I got to sing that night, man. So
Mm.
Lakeisha don't play fair, man. Lakeisha,
She don't.
she don't play fair, man. I'll be like, yo, this, and I even be recommending people like, hey, call this person. Like, hey, call them. Let them host, man. You know what I mean? Like, they gonna rock out. Like, they gonna rock out.
She ain't going for
She ain't going for it, bro. Like, she ain't going for it. And I'm like, man, Keisha don't play fair.
it. um. So, how often do you guys get together and like learn new material for the band?
Um, man, in the beginning stages, we did it a lot.
Mhm.
Not even in kind of telling what's up. In the beginning stages, we did it a lot because we was trying to get a lot of repertoire under our belt.
Right.
And one thing about me, I try to be straight to go into any type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the blessings, man. Man, we don't play for white folk. We play for a lot of for fraternities and sororities. Um, play for the Masonic Order. Um, the play for a couple of hospitals. you know what I'm saying, like corporate events and stuff like that, man. So I tried it, but we try to learn enough material when we get together to where we can kind of walk into any situation and be straight. You know what I'm saying? So um out of 4 weeks out of the month, we try to practice at least two. Um and we get together and kind of like hit certain stuff and I say whatever we got coming up. Like I said, we got a good bit of corporate stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. So we, going over a lot of that stuff, man, and trying to get a lot of that repertoire down, to be able to, be able to function, whenever you get into one of those places, man. So, we try to do it like maybe like twice a month.
Okay, gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen, our second co-host done made it. Give it up for Mr. Ricky Bobby.
God bless you.
Bless you.
Bob, you got some questions you want to ask?
I'm late to the show. I'm tired, bro. Cutting that grass. I know I'm gonna shade dark after today. Let's see. I heard you ride horses and stuff. I know I have family that do that type of stuff. Is it like how can I put this? Is it like difficult to try to keep a horse calm, and all that other stuff? Like if someone like me said like, oh yeah, man, I want to learn how to ride horses. Is it hard?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's hard, but it takes practice. It ain't something that you can just say, I'm gonna do today,
Right.
and I will be good at it. Excuse me. Yeah, and I would be good at it. It take time, man. It take time to learn balance. Take time to learn hand, feet, coordination, like that type deal. Riding horses will challenge you in a way, man, that you never knew. You know what I mean? So,
Oh God.
yeah. But
And feet coordination. Jesus, I
yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah.
It took all that.
Yeah, because I mean, just like you driving a car, you drive with your hands.
Right.
You hold the steering wheel with your hand, but you got to press the gas and the brakes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you balance with your feet, and the horse moves based off how you position your feet sometime, and whether you put your leg on or take your leg off, and that type deal. So, yeah. But I mean, it ain't hard, man. It just you just gotta have time to do it. Yeah, for real.
Jesus. I about to say, cause boy, that's all I see out here is horses.
Bro, that's the vibe right now, man. That's the vibe right now, bro. Like everybody want to be country now. Everybody want to be, everybody want to do it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man, they
for
be
real,
jumping
bro.
out here in the lower parts. Boy, you'll catch a horse on the back road real quick by itself.
Yeah. I'm planning to come to Wrightsville. How far are you from Wrightsville?
Wrightsville, Georgia?
Yeah.
Man, that's like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we coming to Wrightsville in October, man. Them boys do a big shindig down there.
Yeah. I forgot who have it.
Tri-County.
Yeah.
Tri-County. Yeah,
Yep.
man. We coming down there, man. Yes, I took off that whole weekend, bro. I blocked that whole weekend. I'm going to support them, boy. I'm going to see what's up.
But that's crazy, man. When I think about it, most of the people who I know that know you, they don't know you from like church and stuff. They know you from riding horses.
From riding horses, bro. For real.
Like everybody I know, like in Sandersville, like Sparta and Wrightsville, they know you from horses.
Ride horses. For real. For real. That was being out here doing that, though.
I wouldn't have never knew that.
Being out here doing that, bro. For real. Being out here doing that. Yeah, bro.
Jesus. Yeah, I definitely got to get into horseback riding, bro.
It's a different wave, bro. It's a different vibe, bro. For real.
I just don't want to get thrown off.
Well, it kind of comes with the territory a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely done seen a couple of horses act up. I was like, yeah, nah, that ain't for me.
Yeah, it's a different kind of vibe, bro.
Oh yeah,
man.
The only horse I plan on riding is a Mustang.
Poor
Mustang.
Good God Almighty.
Yes, sir. Give me a good old fold. That's it.
Yeah,
What's up?
I'm that one, Rich. I don't know, man. You gonna have to give me a little lit for me get on the horse, boy.
Oh man.
That's high up too. Oh no, sir.
Ooh-wee.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. And they just nothing but pure muscle too.
So
Pure.
do you see yourself ever traveling doing like quartet full time ever again, or do you think you kind of past that
Oh,
phase? Because
ooh-wee. Um, I don't know, man. If it's I don't know, man. Sorry, as far as singing,
yeah, I know
I
it could be
doubt it, bro.
demanding. Yeah,
I doubt it, bro. I
yeah,
doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it, man. I'm not saying that I would never do it again, but I just don't know how I would be able to, not at this season of my life. Like I just don't see that right now. I say it could come, let's say come
yeah,
full circle.
right.
I don't look to I don't look it's not my plan to do that. I put it
I
that
feel
way.
you.
It's not my plan to do that, man. I think I've had my time. I think I've
Right.
had my season, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to what I'm able to bring to quartet because I love quartet. I'm looking forward to see what I can bring to quartet from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Even more so um from the hosting standpoint, like,
Mhm.
even on another avenue from that. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to see what can I implement, what could I bring to the genre quartet, man. I want to possibly manage a couple artists,
Right.
manage a group or two or something like that, and kind of help cultivate them and kind of push them in the right direction and kind of give them the tools, the few tools that I do have, kind of give them those tools to be able to handle business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
Ashan on here, he said, who were some of the people you studied growing up?
Who were some of the people I studied growing up? Um, One was let's see. During my time, it was um sophomore. I studied sophomore because sophomore was that hype man for DMD, and I was kind of the hype man for Roy. I did most of the dance, and I did most of the whatever. So sophomore from DMD. Um, Roy got an uncle named JoJo that sang with the Five Singing Stars.
Mm.
I did. A lot of people don't. If you I got it. If you ever go look him up, he do that whole head bob thing and all that. That's where I got the head bob from. I got the head bob from Roy and cousin JoJo from Deacon Pelham Myers and the Five Singing Stars. Like he always did, like, what I'm saying. So I would always I got the head bob and stuff from JoJo, but like got a lot of stuff from sophomore. Um, uh, I Cleve and Clay, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of watching those
Mm.
boys' chemistry,
Right.
that type deal. And man, if you were gonna be around them boys, man, you had to be, like I said, Jews fan, legendary Five Singing Stars fan. Um, legendary singing stars. So like kind of watching all those boys, all their chemistry and how they, vibe with each other on stage and stuff like that. Um, that's probably the biggest two though. Sophomore from DMD, um, JoJo from Deacon Pelham and Five Second Star. Trying to think of some more, man.
Mm.
It's a good bit of people. Them the top two I can think about though.
I got you. I don't know if I ever met JoJo. I probably have. Uh,
Once you meet him, you'll never forget him. Ask Roy about him next time you see him. Once you meet him, you'll never forget him. Yeah.
do you know that group? What's the name? Oh, the Flying Clouds. You ever heard
Flying
of
Clouds.
them?
Flying Clouds.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. It was a bunch of them boys, man. It was a lot of good groups out here back in the day. It was a lot of good groups now, but you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It was a lot of good groups back in the day that a lot of people never really heard of or never got a chance to experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
talking about house dumping groups now.
Right.
House dumping. It's a group here in South Carolina. All them boys preachers. I started saying them boys called the gospel creators. Um, them boys, I'm talking about like I done see them boys walk in the building, don't nobody know them. And them they turning them pews. I that's what just I can't see none of the comments and nothing on here.
You can see them on Facebook.
I gotta see how.
Yeah, you got to go to your Facebook.
Yeah, I don't. That's a little too tech savvy for me. I can't do all that. I can't do that switching and carrying on. I gotta stay on one screen. You know, I gotta stay on one screen. Ashana was doing it too, man. Ashana used to be with a prayer house mission. They used to sing Jesus would turn it around, and everybody was singing Jesus would turn it around. Jesus will turn it around. Everybody was singing that, bro. All across the landed country. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Got some more questions, Bob?
Yeah. Okay. So if you had, let's see, what are your top 5 gospel quartet groups of all time?
Top 5. Ooh wee.
Past, present.
Past, present, all that.
Yep.
Past, present. Willie Neal Johnson. Willie Neal. DMD. Of course, I got to put Roy and Revelation in there. Lee Williams and Spiritual QCs, man. I was a diehard Lee Williams fan, bro. I stood in that line to take a picture with him when I was a little boy. That line was wrapped around the building, cuz. That line was so long, cuz. That line was so long. I stood in that line to get a picture with Lee, cuz. For real, I feel like one of the women, boy, trying to get a picture, boy. But Lee Williams, Spiritual QC, that's 4. Man, oh man, it's hard, man. I only got 5. See, Willie Neal, DMD, Roy Revelation, Lee Williams, and Spiritual QCs. And I would have to say, oh man, I have to say Mighty Clouds, man. I'm a Clouds fan, bro. I'm a Clouds fan, bro. I'm a Clouds fan.
I'm right along with you.
That's a solid 5.
You can't go
More
wrong.
than solid.
Can't go wrong with Joe Lagon.
You can't go wrong with Joe. You can't, man.
So who name your top 5 lead singers?
Ooh. Top 5 lead singers. Past, present. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Top 5 lead singers. Top 5 lead singers. Alan Pringle.
Shout out to Alan Pringle.
Shout out to Alan Pringle. Alan Pringle. Willie Neal. Roy Latson.
Yeah.
Roy Latson. Tommy. I gotta put a new one in there some kind of way. I gotta put a new one in there some kind of way. Um, lead singer. I gotta go. Uh, I'm gonna go unpopular. I ain't gonna say unpopular opinion. I'm gonna go with a female. I gotta go with Lisa. I gotta go with Lisa.
Why don't nobody ever put Blair in their top 5?
Oh, you know what though? Like that's a good question. Like
Come on, man. Somebody got to show Blair some love, man.
somebody, yeah, man. You know what? I don't know why, man. I don't know why. Maybe we had a top 10. Blair. Blair was a bad boy, bro.
Yeah, well.
Blair was a bad boy. Blair got so bad. Blair stopped changing to his uniform later on in life. Blair stood on the side of the stage and whatever he came to the show in, he came up on the drive. Came up on the drive, Doc. Blair stood on the side of the stage in his sweatpants and t-shirt.
Man, I did my research on Blair, man. And that Live in Jackson video,
Yeah.
you know, he was 50 years old when that video came out.
Really?
Yeah, man, like he was
Yeah. Yes. So by the time, bro, hey, bro had to climb the ladder enough to where he can still. Hey, I ain't gotta get dressed no more. I done been out.
boy.
But let me tell you though. Let me tell you this right here. When I get 50, unless it's for some big money, bro, I don't plan to be doing all that wearing the tan like that, man.
You ain't got to.
When I get 50, bro, I ain't trying to do that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm trying to be on a whole different wave by then, bro. 50 years old.
Right.
And bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. 50 years old, that Live in Jet, bro, that's probably at the highlight of his career, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he had been out here a long time. You 50 years old, and the highlight of your career is when you get 50, God. Come on, God. No, God. Me and Lord got something to talk about, boy. Like, come on, bro. You ain't to give me this when I get 50, God.
Then he looked like he was every bit about 70 then.
He looked shaking and all. Shaking and all.
Now, you get 50 years old like that now, you're going to think something wrong with him.
Oh, man. 50 years old, I'm going to be the crib, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't lying, bro. For real.
But he still trying to travel every weekend.
Still, bro. Multiple times a weekend, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I applaud them boys, man, for, like I say, man, Uncle Spence, 96, 97.
Still going strong.
Bro, I'm talking about traveling that highway now.
Mm-hmm.
Listen what I say. Traveling that highway now. God.
Man, we was somewhere last year, and I just went on the bus to speak to him. I just want to say, hey, Mr. Spence, man, that hay turned into a 2.5 hour conversation.
Bro. And listen, you gonna sit there and listen to it now.
Mm-hmm.
Every word.
Every word.
Bro. Now he 96. Doc McKenzie, 70-something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a flyer the other day, Uncle Harvey about to be 70. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I applaud them boys, man. I 35 and it rough on me, bro. Bro, we gotta go to Mississippi Friday. I am dreading getting on this highway.
But you gotta think, we do a lot more. Like they really just focused on singing. But you know, nowadays we got our hands on way more other things than
for real.
Yeah, so That's all they had to look forward to. Let's just get ready for the weekend.
Let's get ready for the weekend, bro.
Yeah, we
Like,
trying to punch a clock,
yeah, bro. Like, yeah. That's
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't know. I the police outside of all this, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah, bro. Like, this is, bro. It's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I am dreading taking this ride on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
yeah,
it's rough out here.
it rough, bro. It rough. It rough.
So if the people want to book you, how do they get in contact with you for either hosting or live in the flesh?
You can contact my boy Antoine Green at 803-236-2228. He handles pretty much all of him and my wife handles all of my business affairs. And of course, like social media, I'm Justin Rufus on Facebook. I'm Mr. Live in the Flesh on Instagram. And I think I'm Mr. Live in the Flesh on TikTok. And the band is Mr. Live is the Live in the Flesh Experience on Facebook. We handle a lot of business through our social media accounts. So a lot of
Okay.
people be like, man, you need a website, you need a web, bro. Some people go on the websites, but a lot of people go on your social media,
That's
bro.
social media,
Yeah, your social media, man. Everybody, like, man, bro, give me your website. That's why I ain't said it on here. Everybody gonna go to your social media anyway. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah. So for all the people out there, if you're still on, make sure your social media is up to par, because that's where people going at it. Bro, I'm be real with you, and you probably kind of gotta try to wrap it up a little bit, but the most of the stuff that we getting at, like from Live in the Flesh, all that stuff is social media based.
right.
Like people seeing us on social media, like, bro, I wanna bring y'all to the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we in Mississippi this Friday. Next week we in Greensboro, St. Louis. Week after that we in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? All this from social media. People seeing us on social media and want to bring us to the city, man. And when we get there, surprisingly, people are there to see us.
Yeah.
People are there to see us. And here you go. We took what we know and made it work. A lot of people be like, man, y'all be doing too much quartet stuff. Bruh, everybody identified with it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like when we get if we don't do that, woman's gotta have it. Dun, dun, dun. We don't do that, bro. Like
Yeah.
them people want their money back. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Even
type
on
of deal.
when y'all do clean up woman, the little break on clean, you got to do that.
We gotta do it every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what they done saw that on social media, and they wanna experience that live. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm with it. A lot of people ask me like, man, y'all need to drop your own music and all that. Man, we working on that. That's a goal. That's something we working on. But we done found
You got
a
your lane.
lane
Yeah.
with this. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, if we drop some music, we drop it. If we don't, we almost booked 52 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Singing one of your songs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. So.
Okay, we ain't gonna hold you too much longer. Mr. Bobby, you got some closing questions or anything?
I do want to say I'm so sorry for my tardiness, man. Whew.
Yeah.
I had to be a country boy today. Cut the grass
I
by
did the
myself.
same thing today, boy. We got family coming over tomorrow, man.
Oh man, yeah, my allergies they're kicking my tail right now.
I cut that grass, boy.
Yeah, but I really appreciate you for stopping by. But I do have to ask, what is some advice you would go back in time and give your younger self?
Ooh, that's a good question, bro. That's a really good question. Um, one thing I would tell my younger self is don't make permanent decisions on temporary emotions.
Mm,
I made a lot of decisions based upon how I felt at the moment. Um, whether that being musically, whether that being business, that however, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Um, you know what I'm saying? Even, probably lost a couple relationships and friendships just off moving off present emotions. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Like emotions that will be gone by sunrise in the morning. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But you have made a drastic or a permanent decision based upon how you feel at that current moment, man. So um I try to live my life now to where um I have time to think before I make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like when people ask me stuff now, I try not to give an answer right away.
Right.
Just to give yourself time to process what's being done or what's being asked or what's being, talked about at the time. You know what I'm saying? So um that's probably the biggest thing, man. I would don't make permanent decisions off temporary or premature emotions.
That's a quote, man. That is a quote.
Okay, so Justin, we got this new thing we trying,
All right.
and you're gonna be the second one to do
Okay. Okay.
it. This or that.
Oh, wait. This might be good.
uh, this or that. Passion or stability.
Woo. Passion or stability. Um, I'm a oh passion or stability. I'm gonna say passion,
Mm,
and hopefully your passion can lead you to a place to where you become stable. If
right.
that makes sense. Um, yeah, yeah. I'll leave it at
Let's see what we got. Success or happiness.
success. Um, happiness only occurs by what's happening at the time.
Mm,
So
Mm.
um, you can be successful and not be happy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
okay. This is a good one. Intense pain for 10 minutes or dull pain for 1 day.
Say that again.
Intense pain for 10 minutes or dull pain for 1 day.
Uh, um, I'm I'm different, bro. So I'm gonna say a dual pain for 1 day. Cause you don't know how excruciating that pain in that 10 minutes gonna be.
Yeah.
It might wipe you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like if I can have that little dull, kind of like you have a headache,
Yeah.
you have a headache all day long. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can deal with that. You can still function. You can still go to work and you still do some stuff here and there.
Right.
But if you have a heart attack, you out. You going to the hospital. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's
You
it.
out for the rest of the day.
Regret or doubt.
Ooh. Um. Ooh. I'm gonna say regret.
Mm,
I'm gonna
okay.
say regret. I'm a risk taker, so
Okay.
um, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say regret. Yeah, I mean you can do some stuff and regret it later, but I don't want to do
Yeah.
it in doubt.
Um, see the future or change the past.
Ah,
Mm,
mm, I would say change the past. Yeah, the reason why is because if I know me, if I see the future, I'm gonna mess it up, and then or I'm gonna be either I'm gonna be upset with that with what's coming, or I'm gonna feel like that's not good enough, or you know what I'm saying, or that type deal. So I'm gonna go back and I would rather go back and change some of the things that I've already done, um, and
Right.
just be prepared for what's coming next. You know what I'm saying? If you already know what's coming or you already see it, then you kind of become ungrateful a little bit too, because you already know what's about to happen.
Yeah, yeah, true. Let's see. One more. Make this one a good one. Uh Second chance at love or second chance for your career?
Mm, I'm gonna say second chance at career. I'm straight on the love part. I'm straight on the love part. Yeah, I'm straight on the love part.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Justin Rufus, y'all give him a great big hand. Give it to
Man,
him. Give
bro,
it to him.
before we get out of here, I want to big shout out to Richard Brown, man. What you're doing, man, is incredible, and this is gonna be a big deal, man. So, um, and you yourself are making a name for yourself in a lot of different areas and in the industry of quartet, man. So, and in the music industry, period, bro. So I said a lot of people know your name, your household name. A lot of people know who you are, man. So, man, walk in integrity, bro. The sky's the limit, bro.
I receive it. Man, we gonna be chopping it up in the future because I know I got some stuff I want you to help me out with.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
You know how we do it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's make it happen, bro.
All right, well, man, you have a good night, and we'll be getting up with you later on.
Yeah, all right, do it, man. One love, everybody.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that was a great live, Mr. Justin Rufus. Um, good conversation. Our other host, Mr. Lambo, couldn't make it tonight, but we understand that things happen, and he will be on because he got some people that he got lined up.
Trey, you ugly.
You got any closing remarks, bro?
It's up from here, man. That's what I got to say. It's up from here, bro. Well, it's up from here, bro.
All right, man. Well, shoot, I'm about to go in the live, so you know what's next.
I'm about to say, you already know what's next.
Okay, we'll catch up with you.
All right.
Okay, y'all. Y'all have a great night, and we got another good interview coming up. I'll give y'all the name probably in the next couple of days, but we just asked y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Facebook pages. Mine, which is my name. Then you got Treshawn in the comments. Good job, Lambo. And then you got Lennox Norman also in the comments. Y'all follow, add us, friend request, all that stuff. And we're gonna be coming back with some more interviews, and we're just gonna make it better and better every time. If you got somebody you want us to interview, hit us up, inbox. We'll respond and we'll reach out. And if we get them, we do. If not, we're gonna keep trying. But until then, y'all have a great night, and we will catch y'all next time. Peace.